Ancelotti is the sort of player who works with teams like that.
Kylian Mbappe or Vinicius Junior, one has to leave. The only reason why they sacked him was because Maresca wanted more players.
The reason I say this is you say they don't sign big name players. That I think they're the team that are going to have a team built around a marquee player. The second prediction I have is... Yes, guys, welcome back to the Golden Goal podcast. Today we're going to be talking about all the managers that have gotten sacked, because who knows what's going on in football at the moment. So I'm joined with Josh and Piers.
What's up?
So the first manager we're going to talk about is Ruben Amorim and why he got sacked. Because we have two United fans here. So
I'll be honest.
Yeah, what are your thoughts, boys?
I think it's a completely brainless decision from the United board, because it just puts you back to square one again, where you have to get.
No, quite literally, because look who we have in charge now. We got Darren Fletcher, and then after him's Michael Carrick.
And also another thing is that it's just I feel like United have improved a lot with Amorim. I feel like you've improved. I feel like the players also liked and they respected him, because there wasn't really any.
There was genuine progress being made.
There were immediate leaks, and what he does is he mirrors what Arteta did. I remember when Arteta came, he took away some fan favourite players. He took away Aubameyang, he took away Guendouzi, because they were toxic to the dressing room, and that's exactly what he did with Man United.
I'm pretty sure Aubameyang was already performing poorly.
No. Please let me finish. He took away Garnacho from the team. He took away Marcus Rashford. He took away these type of players who would be toxic into an environment. And what's happened since then is since you've improved a lot. And I feel like you should have given him, obviously you guys don't have the best of teams. You're obviously going to have shock results. That's as expected. When with Arsenal, we lost to Burnley at home, 1-0. You guys drew away. You're obviously going to have these shock results, which I still don't understand, because you sacked him, because you're back to square one again. You've got a brand new tactics, new team. And now you may not even get European football. I mean, I think,
we don't deserve it after doing that.
You were in the top four fight. Now it's like a European fight, which I think you get European football, no doubt. But you could have got Champions League if you kept Amorim.
Can I tell you my thoughts? Right, so with Amorim, we signed a manager who we know is playing a back five. We know the system he plays. The board said, yes, this is the guy we want to get in. But then don't want to fund him for the players that he wants to bring in for a system.
No, they do want to fund him. They just want to, because it's an ownership-based model at United. It's who, the Glazers, who Glinios want to bring in.
But still, and even if you want to fire someone, why don't you just wait to the end of the season and see actually how he does? Because what if we came third, for example? Then what, you're going to sack a manager because he came third? No. Well, Champions League football, we hardly...
I think most of us would have given him to the end of the season.
I think everyone would have. Everyone would have. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Echoing...
Then we have to pay him out money as well, which... That's going to take some sort of financial hit too.
No.
You see him leaving the club, he was laughing.
You guys have to buy... To sack a manager, you've got to buy out his contract. So you've wasted even more money on that. And now you're going to get... Carrick's going to come in. I think you're going to get European football. Champions League will be hard, because Liverpool kind of...
Yeah, we're not getting Champions League November. Good lord.
But they are dropping points, though. They are dropping points. They're not...
and we're dropping them left, right and centre after this.
Look, who's your next game? You got City. I hope you beat them.
City on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I don't have high hopes.
And you got Arsenal. I mean, those are two hard games, and Carrick's got a massive.
They're the two hardest games. We're doing it with zero direction.
Wait, is Arsenal home or away?
Arsenal is it's going to be away for you, home for us.
Okay, cool.
But I still find that I don't know what they were thinking, and it's a common theme. The United board said they wanted Amorim to be the Arteta. I think that's what most United fans thought. He was going to be. I thought that as well. The first game of the season,
I was beginning to think it.
When the first game of the season, I was the best team. I think you completely outplayed us, but But now you're also out of every cup game as well. So
I think we're. So the next one is Maresca. What do we think of that then?
That was a stupid sacking, in my opinion.
It's you know what it is? It's almost exactly the same thing as ours. Because what he did was he rubbed heads with the board.
It's ridiculous.
Deep as well. In November, he was unbeaten, including a 3-0 win against arguably one of the best sides in Europe. Barcelona.
Yeah, it's ridiculously stupid because the only reason why they sacked him was because Maresca wanted more players. And I read this really interesting article. It's basically said that sometimes the Chelsea board, to keep their player market values high, they ask him to play specific players, and that's like, they're treating it as a business.
Yeah, that's why they do the long contract thing to make sure.
Yeah, like 8-9 year contract.
It's also why Chelsea only sign young players. They only sign players like under 24, under 25 because they want to keep their market value. The only reason why they kept Cole Palmer and haven't sold him yet is because Cole Palmer is practically their franchise player. He sells the shirt, so there's no bother why they're keeping. It's also why he has like a death row sentence of a contract.
Yep.
He's got like 10 years, but like no one's taken. And I find it really like Chelsea fans, they need to protest because their owners are awful. They don't care. They treat it as a business. They see like they're keeping players high.
They don't know what they're doing as well.
It's exactly
That's
why they
just
sign
American
players like
owners in general, though. That is just American owners in
No,
general. They don't know what they're
I'm
doing.
pretty sure Liverpool's got American ownership.
Probably.
Yeah, they do.
It wouldn't,
And
it wouldn't surprise
Arsenal,
me.
I'm pretty sure.
Arsenal do.
If four clubs
Kroenke,
do.
that's his name,
Arsenal,
right?
Chelsea,
Kroenke,
United,
right?
Liverpool. Huh?
Josh, Kroenke's your owner, right?
Kroenke's, to be fair,
still the
one thing I'll say about Kroenke, right, is Kroenke has been unreal for us the past few years. Like, he's supported Arteta very well. Like, last summer, the amount of money we spent. Zubimendi, Eze, Madueke.
And it's all players that he asked for. Arteta.
Exactly. That's the thing. Arteta asked for the players, which also means he's responsible if the players are completely crap.
Like, bro,
Exactly.
be so real. Who at United asked for Mason Mount?
Me.
Me, bro.
No, but
Me
like,
when I lie.
no, but also, I know we stopped talking about Amram. With Amram though, is that all the players he's asked for, it makes sense for his team. Like Dorgu, like attacking wing back, that makes sense. Who else? Cunha and Bremer. Those are the two smartest signings United have ever made.
Dorgu did make sense, but he's like one of those like Chelsea-esque signings where it's like
Also, I think Sesko has been performing very well.
Yeah, he has. He's got 3 goals in the last 2 games.
he actually has. He's picked
very
up
well.
good form. Like,
He's been like very well. He's been performing, which props
I
to him.
like Sesko, and I want to see him
Okay,
perform
we need
well.
to go
and
back
give
to
him time
Chelsea
to
for a
adapt
bit.
to the league.
Yeah.
we're talking about like we're
Also,
having.
with
Sorry,
Chelsea,
you go
their transfer recruitment strategy just made no sense. You sell Madueke and you buy Gittins, who Gittins is basically the exact same
Gittins
player.
is Madueke, bro. Like,
Well, they're the exact same player. It's also what makes it even more funnier. It's Chelsea fans say, "Oh yeah, we upgraded him, bro." They're literally the exact same player. You can actually make the argument that Madueke is probably the better signing because he's got Prem experience and he's actually been probably one of our most underrated signings for us because he's actually been performing well. He hasn't had one bad game.
Jamie Gittins, how many? I think we talked about him in the last episode. How many games has he played? Like 5.
Fourth one. Yeah, but like, he's not good. And also, who else they signed? Like Liam Delap. That's basically just Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah, just like an injury prone. Yeah, and they didn't even check that before.
To be honest, I kind of forgot that he signed for Chelsea. I still think he's at Ipswich.
Who else?
No,
did
he's
they
in the
sign?
hospital. That's where he is.
Esteval made
Signed to
Esteval's
Royal
been-
Free Hospital.
Give them Esteval. Esteval's been unreal for them.
Okay, the Esteval was like a 1 in a million. That's the one thing they got right out of like what 200.
Yeah, but the whole structure
Him and
of
Palmer,
Chelsea
pretty much,
doesn't
in
make
their
sense.
signings.
And also they got this Liam what's his name?
Liam Rossinho.
He's from
Senior.
Strasbourg.
Yeah, but with Liam Senior, it's just like
Oh.
I don't rate him at all because he's come from.
Who is bro?
He's got
He
no
used to play for
experience.
Hull back in the
Did
day.
he?
Yeah, I saw a video of him in the Hull kit doing like this corner challenge or something, teaching you how to take the perfect corner.
Are you sure he just wasn't dressing up in a Hull kit for fun?
No, it was on Sky Sports.
Okay, he actually played for Hull first.
Yeah, he actually played for Hull. It was.
Oh, yeah, he was the
20
Hull City manager.
Let me check. Yeah, played for Hull.
I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do anything under Rossinho, but
So Liam Rosnier played for Hull from 2010 to 2015, and then went to be the head coach from 22 to 24.
But yeah, but I mean, listen, I obviously think he's a good manager. I just feel like Saka Maresca, who's probably going to be the next Man City manager, that's inevitable. That when Pep
Yeah, what do you think
eventually-
Pep's gonna go anytime soon though?
Yeah, I think he will.
no, I think he is gonna like leave that job and like
True.
What, in the next
now
2 or 3
on to-
years?
on his own accord, like Klopp.
What, in the next 2-3 years?
Probably say a little longer than that, but
5?
it's going to happen at some point, bro. Like,
True.
To be fair, I think Pep and Man City, like, I think that's the best job Pep has ever had, because Pep would just ask for a player, and the board would be like, "Yeah, here we go. Like, look, Semenyo. You want Semenyo? We get him. We'll get you. Like, bro, the funniest thing about it is last summer they signed Marmoush, right? Has he played in games?
it's looking like a Julian Alvarez.
Who's that other
situation.
player at City who's... Oh, I don't know his name. He played at the first 3 games, made some horrendous errors, and hasn't been played since.
Kusanov.
Yeah, I have not seen him either. I've seen him in training videos.
Yeah, but that's so funny. It's like he's saying, "Oh yeah, give me this player, which I'm only going to use for 10 games, and then we're going to use."
Wait,
him again.
there's Kusanov. There's Oscar Bob too.
Savina, I'm
You guys know
Savina
about
in a
Oscar
minute
Bob?
as well.
Also, it doesn't make sense. They signed Marmoush, right? And then in the summer, they replaced him with Cherki, who's then got replaced by Semenyo, which is...
No, Cherky's
So
not
it's like
replaced by Semenyo. Semenyo's replaced Savina or something because he's on the wing. Cherky's midfield.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So you've got Cherki... Like, I don't understand. I think Marmoush is probably going to leave in January, which is like... I feel like Marmoush did a call.
This is quite literally the definition of like suffering from success, because they get it right every single time, even when they don't need to.
Apparently City want to sell Savina. Apparently the fans don't want him in and want to send him to Spurs or something. That's what I've heard.
But they signed Savinho last summer. I swear they signed him last summer, no?
Yeah, they found.
Let me check. You know he's our age as well.
Who do they play instead of him? Like Cherki and Doku.
Like the only player like Pep uses all the time is Haaland.
He joined last season, yeah. Summer 2024.
No, that is Pep. That is Pep.
No,
He needs like a
really
really
funny.
deep
He
squad.
always tries to look for a Bernardo Silva replacement, but every time he just gets it completely wrong, and he just ends up using Bernardo Silva.
Cherky.
Bernardo Silva isn't like a replaceable player, really.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's a very, very specific and very talented player. Like,
What about
right.
Cherky though? I say he's a lot better than Bernardo Silva.
yeah, but like he doesn't play in the same.
Cherki was a De Bruyne replacement, though.
What?
Yes, they played. Yes.
Cherky was a.
No, Cherky's a bit.
No,
Cherky's a bit
Ryan
different.
Reinders was the De Bruyne replacement.
Reinders,
I don't think
Reinders
they've replaced De Bruyne.
No, yeah, they haven't, but they bought Reinders with the intention of replacing De Bruyne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
true.
next up, Real Madrid. This is the final one of the segment.
This
Xabi
one's
Alonso. I think it was
this
just bully
this
it.
whole team is.
I'm
absolutely
willing to
doomed.
bet. Can I tell you? I'm willing to bet something right now. I'm putting my money on the table. The 3 players who were involved in him leaving the club:
Mbappe,
Oh.
Mbappe, and Mbappe.
Kylian Mbappe,
Vinicius.
100%.
Vinicius.
Vinicius Junior, and I'd probably say like,
Bellingham.
I think mainly those two.
it's only 2. Bellingham. No, I don't. I think Bellingham's not the type. Of
No,
player to do that.
Bellingham's not the type to sack a manager.
It'll be Vinicius and Mbappe because those are 2 of the franchise players, 2 of the main franchise players. So they're obviously
And
upset.
2 of the biggest, like 2 of the most unlikable, hard to work with, arrogant players on that team.
Generally.
Have you
I
seen the
saw
clip?
this thing, like article Arsenal.
Like
linked
Mbappe
Vinicius
at 22 was shoulder
Bro,
barging Messi.
I saw this article.
Someone
we were
reminds
linked
him
with
Messi had like 3 Ballon d'Ors at that age.
Bro, I saw this article. We were linked with Vinicius Junior, right? I immediately disregarded it because I just know Arteta would never want to work with a player like him because he is so toxic to the dressing room. He leaks everything. He will get upset when he doesn't play. And quite frankly, like he doesn't fit like the humble. Like, look at how many humble players Arsenal have. We got Saka, for example.
I'll put more
Dep-
money on
Saliba,
Arteta
Gabriel.
owning a dartboard with Vinicius' face on it than him wanting to sign.
Bro, I want to sign players who are like humble. Like I don't want to sign players who are arrogant. Which is why I think Real Madrid are not doing as well as people thought they were because they just
No,
signed-
that's what that whole model is built around, though. Like signing
you guys-
the best and not really developing.
Did you guys
The
see the clip
Galacticos.
when after the Super Cup final, Xabi Alonso got all the players to do the guard of honor for the Barcelona when he went to collect their trophy, and instead Mbappe and Vinicius literally called him over and said, "No, we're not doing this," which kind of shows how little power he had over the dressing room. You not seen that?
No. I mean,
Oh, I
I
saw
tell you
that.
what,
It was horrendous. Xabi Alonso caved in so quickly.
did you guys see
Why
that?
not, though?
Did you guys see that Real Madrid, the Copa del Rey, they lost to like a 2nd division team,
Oh,
Alba,
yeah, I saw
Alba.
They lost.
Yeah, I saw
Albacete, and that goes to show you careful what you wish for because I think it's only going to get worse for Real Madrid. It is. I mean, I think it got worse last time but they crashed out. They got thrashed, like the whole Remontada thing, only for us to beat them 2-1 on their own ground.
The word remontada's been going around in the dressing room.
And we beat them 2-1. Not only do we beat them 2-1, we have more shots and targets than them, and we have more big chances created.
Oh yeah, you completely outplayed them, like through and through.
Yeah, because they had Carlos Ancelotti, and the reason why those players like Carlos Ancelotti is because Ancelotti let them do what they want. They literally let them do what they want. It's like, and they have these like magical moments where like the only reason why they beat Bayern was because of the Hoshelu masterclass.
And also because Ancelotti is the sort of player who works with teams like that.
Exactly.
Not really actually,
like a technical masterclass. Those players are not going to listen to him. Which is why I think the only way for Real Madrid to like succeed right now is next summer they've got to decide, right, we have to keep either Kylian Mbappe or Vinicius Junior. One has to leave.
Ideally both leave. It's like unpopular, but I think they both need to go.
True. I don't know. I think only one. And if I had to take a bet, I think they're going to keep Mbappe and sell Vinicius. I think that's my prediction. I think Vinicius is definitely
No, the reason why I think both, like, for Real Madrid to actually unlock potential, both need to go, is because, like, one you can sort of deal with, but ideally not. And I don't think Vinicius has really been up to scratch, and Mbappe, since joining Real Madrid, he's been okay, but compared to what he's like, what the standard he holds for himself and the standards we hold him to, hasn't been as good.
Nah, I mean, Vinicius has been awful.
And like their performance relative to the power they have in the dressing room is completely mismatched.
But let me check Vinicius.
So they both need to go.
Vinicius.
There was a funny stat I saw that was before his last goal against Barca, he hadn't scored a goal. His last time he scored a goal, Charlie Kirk was alive.
Oh god. Wait, when was that? Like October?
September.
That would no way.
No, listen.
Yeah, he hadn't scored in 19 games.
Vinicius Junior is either going to go to Saudi
No,
Arabia.
I meant like when that happened and when did Charlie?
Vinicius' last goal was against Barcelona.
Sorry, Manny, say that again.
When did Vinicius last score? September, and then Charlie Kirk was.
No, Charlie Kirk died in September, and last time Vinicius Junior scored before that Barcelona game was before September. He hadn't scored in 19 games.
Oh my god! I thought that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
that's
apparently
a Ballon d'Or nominee.
Wait, guys, no. Vinicius scored against Villarreal.
No, he scored against Barcelona.
Wait, I can't confuse that. Anyway,
Just send him to Tranmere.
So last thing. Let's all take a prediction of which of those three players. First of all, two predictions actually. Which player do you think is going to leave to Real Madrid out of those two, and what club, and what the next manager will be?
I think the next manager.
Wait, I'll go first. I think Vinicius is going to leave. He's going to join either Saudi Arabia club or Premier League club. I don't really know. I don't really can tell. Like it could be any of the like big three. It could be. It's either going to be Liverpool, Man City, which is probably like the likely one, or Arsenal, which I hope.
No, I think PSG.
Or PSG. I think Real Madrid.
PSG aren't signing big names though. They're not wanting to sign big names.
Listen, Real Madrid are going to get Zinedine Zidane. Now, Piers, your turn.
They have a big name in Dembele though, so when he goes,
Piers, your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to say I don't think Zidane's going to come back and do a second spell. I'm going to go Klopp's going to come in, and I think Vinicius Junior and Mbappe will stay on. If they do leave, I don't think they'll go PSG because PSG made a mistake when they signed Messi, Neymar, and when they had Mbappe as well. They signed Messi and Neymar. I think he'll either go Saudi or stay at Madrid, or I don't think he'll go Prem Club either. I don't see that. And yeah, he definitely will not go to the German league or the Italian league or the Dutch league. So Klopp in, and then both of them are going to stay. That's my prediction.
Right, Manu, your turn. Last one.
Okay, so I think, like you said, Vinicius is going to leave. But I personally think the only place I can really see him, even though if it's not as likely, is PSG. And the reason I say this is, you say they don't sign big name players. That I think they're the team that are going to have a team built around a marquee player. And I think that could suit him a lot better than this current Real Madrid system.
Okay.
The second prediction I have is I'm not entirely sure if he's going to be the next manager, but Slot's days, I think, are numbered. I think Slot's days are very numbered.
I think Slot's going to
Yeah, but I
replace.
doubt Slot will go to Madrid though.
No, not to Madrid.
But the question was, who do you think is going to replace the manager?
Oh,
Not
I
Liverpool.
thought you said I thought you said the question was the next manager to get sacked.
No,
But
he's
we
going
just-
to replace the Real Madrid manager.
Bro, I
Okay.
said Zidane. He said Klopp.
And
Okay,
bro's
yeah,
saying
then I think
Slot.
Klopp. I think Klopp. And Zidane's gonna go for the France job.
So
I
right,
bet
okay,
that.
right. That's it today, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.
See ya.
Peace.
Yeah.